Samadny wysoki zajebisty. Ta konstrukcja oświetleniowa też wszystko zniszczyła. To bez sensu pomysł, co? Zobacz. Kurde, można było coś takiego robić. Masakra. W szoku jestem. Będziemy mieli tylko specjalizację z fanem. Oj tam. O, to błędy administracyjne. Duże doświadczenie.
All set? Sound? Everything is okay?
dođu do svojeg mjesta.
Well, a very good morning, dear friends, excellencies. I'm very happy and privileged to host all of you here in Riga for the Eastern Flank Summit. And first of all, let me thank both President Duda and President Iohannis for excellent coordination of this format. But I think that what makes also this gathering very special, that for the first time we also have the opportunity to talk and to discuss issues that are related to the regional security, to the eastern and northeastern flank security with our friends from Finland and Sweden. This is also the opportunity to congratulate you one more time on accession to NATO, but I think that we also see the need to discuss many very topical issues. Number one is preparation for NATO summit in Washington. This is a very special year because the alliance is celebrating the 75th anniversary. Many of our nations here gathered are also celebrating the 20th anniversary or 25th anniversary of becoming NATO members. I think that one issue that is very important to coordinate and to exchange views is how those decisions taken in Madrid and Vilnius are being implemented. What should we make more when it comes to strengthening the defense, how we are going to respond to all kinds of hybrid attacks that from time to time we see our countries are experiencing. Number two is, of course, how we can strengthen the global outreach of NATO with our Asia-Pacific partners. Also, how we coordinate the southern flank security, because as we see, defense and security of the alliance is very much interlinked. And another topic that is of importance is, of course, continuous support for Ukraine. I think that we all here believe that Ukraine's victory, Ukraine's success is of paramount importance to our security, to European security, and indeed to global security. I think that we need to find a way how to ensure the long-term military, financial and political support for Ukraine, how we can actually make Washington summit a summit where Ukraine gets also a practical roadmap way forward in order inevitably to become a member of the alliance. I would stop here. I just want to one more time thank all presidents, Secretary General of NATO and ambassadors who are present here, and very much looking forward to a fruitful, interesting exchange of views on those subjects or any subjects that we are interested in to discuss. Thank you. And then we will ask them to read.
Thank you, Mr. President. Dear Edgars, thank you for the warm welcome and for hosting us. Dear colleagues, I'm glad that we meet here today, and I must say that I'm very glad that the eastern flank is stronger now. It's longer now, and so Finland and Sweden are well represented here, as well as NATO at the highest level. What can go wrong? Nothing. I'm confident that our meeting today, ahead of the anniversary NATO summit in Washington, will prove productive. As dramatic regional developments continue to increasingly claim our full attention and coordination, we need to act in order to bring added value to our alliance as a whole. We need to act towards more solidarity, dialogue, and cooperation. They are and should remain the roots of our common strength and resilience. Through our shared vision and action, the B9 format has contributed to NATO's enhanced deterrence and defense posture from the Black Sea to the Baltic Sea. And, dear colleagues, we need to continue on this path. This is why we need to maintain focus on improving security on NATO's eastern flank, especially in the Black Sea region. By doing so, we will strengthen the regional and Euro-Atlantic security and that of all 32 allies. Continuing and increasing our support for Ukraine for as long as it takes. Other NATO vulnerable partners, the Republic of Moldova in particular, should also receive our attention and assistance to enhance resilience. Third, Russia will continue to pose the biggest security risk to our states and to the European security. We should be ready to act accordingly. We, the NATO allies on the eastern flank, are in the front line when it comes to countering the negative effects of this devastating war. I wish us a good summit today. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Klaus. And now, President Duda, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. Our dear host, Excellencies, gentlemen, dear colleagues. First, I would like to congratulate our friend Gitanas Nausėda for his great victory in Lithuania. Gitanas, congratulations. And I would like to say that I'm very glad to meet once again with all my colleagues from the Bucharest 9 countries. I'm truly satisfied that we are joined by NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg and our new allies from Sweden and Finland. The presence of NATO Secretary General and 2 new members is a clear sign that NATO is a vital security guarantor and our commitment to defend every inch of the Allied territory is ironclad, and that the open door policy is an important tool to broaden the area of security and stability. Since its inception, the Bucharest 9 format has not only been perceived as, but it truly is the voice of NATO eastern flank. Once again, we are meeting at the crucial time when the common voice of our countries must be heard prior to the upcoming summit in Washington, D.C. The decisions taken at the NATO summit will be crucial in confronting the increasing belligerence of the Russian Federation. The ongoing illegal war of aggression against Ukraine reminds us on a daily basis that Russia is ready to use all available forces and means, including the military ones, to achieve its neo-imperial goals. While we are meeting here in Riga, the Polish border with Belarus is seeing once again the weaponization of migration with the use of illegal migration pressure, artificially introduced by Kremlin as part of the hybrid operation. We are aware that the same tools are being used right now against other states from our region. There is no doubt that the erosion of the European security architecture compels us to increase our efforts in order to ensure NATO's credible defense and deterrence system on the eastern flank. we have to be aware that security does not come cheap. We can observe that Russia's economy is already on war footing. We should also increase our defense spending. It's a natural step to strengthen our own defense capabilities. I sincerely hope that this B9 summit will contribute to the development of unified, coherent voice among the countries from the Baltic to the Black Sea before the NATO summit in Washington, and that the summit will confirm the strength of the transatlantic bond as well as credibility of the Allied defense and deterrence posture. Thank you.
Thank you, dear Ange. And now I would like to invite Secretary General of NATO, Jens. The floor is yours.
Thank you so much, President Rinkevicius, dear Edgars. It's great to be back in Riga. Great to again meet with you. And thank you for hosting this B9 summit here in Riga. Many thanks also to the co-chairs, President Duda and President Iohannis. It's also great to be able to sit down with you again. And then let me highlight or underline the importance of this platform, the B9, as a platform to address common security challenges and also to how to further strengthen NATO's eastern flank. And of course, it is even more so an important platform with now also Finland and Sweden present around the table as full members of the alliance. The meeting today provides us with an excellent opportunity to address the issues which are important as we prepare for the upcoming NATO summit in Washington in July, to address how to further bolster our deterrence and defense. All the allies in the B9 framework and also Finland and Sweden are playing a key role in providing deterrence and defense. The B9 countries host NATO's battle groups in the eastern part of the alliance, and you contribute to our collective defense in many different ways, and we are extremely grateful for that. The NATO summit will then make important decisions on how to further strengthen our deterrence and defense and how to continue to step up when it comes to defense spending, also an area where the countries in this room actually are leading by example, all spending at least 2% of GDP on defense. We will also address how to put our support for Ukraine on a firmer footing. Ukraine needs long-term support. They need predictability, accountability. So therefore, I expect that NATO leaders, when they meet in July, we will agree that NATO should lead the coordination effort of providing security assistance and training, and also agree a long-term financial commitment to Ukraine. So once again, thank you so much for hosting the meeting. Thank you for inviting me. I look forward to the discussions.
Thank you very much. Now I would like to ask the press to leave. We will arrange our work for a discussion on those subjects that you've just heard. So thank you very much.